Mikah, this conversation is not going to be long.
Is it being recorded?
It is. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just for internal.
Like the camera pivot.
Not to share. Yeah. Here, I'll keep you off of center. So, it's going to be a brief conversation, and if it feels like strange questions, it's only because
I'm gonna do long chair now.
yeah, the questions are aimed at getting certain kinds of information. While I would love to chat with you about many aspects of your experience, and you are free to speak to whatever comes to mind, we'll keep it on the shorter side of things because that will be most beneficial. Okay, so. And like, if Mikah says something that is of particular interest to you, like, please feel free to chime in also. So, okay, so, yay, we did that. Yay. What we just did was 3 rounds, 3 improvisations. Each of them were a little different. Bye, Rob. Thank you. First, I'd love to just hear, what were some of the initial impressions you experienced walking in the first time or walking in any of the 3 times?
So I wanted to try to give y'all some different characters to work with.
Yeah.
And so there was like a particular time where I wanted to be really awkward and like just like hold back a little bit, but I also wanted to like give in a bit and have you like play around. The awkward one was when y'all picked me up. Like there was a lot of like looking at me and being like, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, which was very, very funny. And then I feel like the last time I truly was like, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what is being expected of me. And then eventually I was like, oh, I'm just here to dance with y'all. I think we're just all dancing. So I let myself just be, I think, more myself near the end and just be like, I'm just going to give them everything I got right now and like dance with them. A part of me, but when I was handed the light the first time, I was like, I think you passed it to me, and I felt this huge responsibility because it was the big light. and you walked past, so there had to be like, I was gonna drop it if I didn't hold on to it, you know. And so yeah, I think I was sort of testing, like, I didn't want to go like crazy and be like irresponsible with the power, but I knew a part of me could be irresponsible with the power too. And I was like, how much should I fuck around and how much should it, yeah. But I think that first time I was like, I have a responsibility and, oh, I think I can make it like look nice. I think I can compliment what's happening here. And then I think the second time, when I was given the little light, I was given a lot. There was a lot of prompts the second time, which I think is really great for any kind of audience member, you know? So I really enjoyed pretending to be like really awkward and just being really like, oh, off-put or something. So yeah, I don't know if that answers.
Yeah, that's great information. You just speaking freely to what comes to mind is perfect. Cool. What kinds of emotions did you encounter in any of these goes? And first, let's just say, not out here, but in there.
Yeah. I think it's pretty like low pressure, you know, walking in, but I'm also like comfortable being in that space, you know? So there is like low pressure, but then there's also like an expectation, like I think you came to me every time to initiate a dance with me.
Mm.
And wait, can you repeat the question again? My emotion.
What kinds of emotions
Yeah.
and experiences did you encounter?
Yeah, I think I wanted to play up being awkward. There were times I truly was awkward and like was a little like, ooh, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I think navigating like when I wanted contact, when I didn't want contact, when I wanted to just dance or when I wanted to just watch. There weren't many moments for me to just like stand back and watch, which is also okay. The last one, I think we were dancing, and I was like, "Oh, this is date. This is the date movie night prom day." And so I felt that. I felt like we were all on a date or something, or like y'all were taking me out.
Okay.
Yeah. What else? I think the very first time with the lights and folks dancing with the lights it felt like a lot because I think I was like, I don't know where to like look.
Yeah.
And then there's some lights where I was like, oh, that's on me now, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think a whole range of emotions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So I'd love to dig into a couple of things you said. When you said like, oh, this felt like the date night one.
Yeah.
What types of sensations did you have? What led to that?
I think it was, I realized Annie was trying to like get me to do stuff in your movement with me. Like you were trying to like, you would initiate like, oh, you can like kick your leg, or you can do all that. And I just sort of stood there. Or felt like I was.
Can you say more about this? Like, what did you say Annie was showing you to do something? Like, what did you see in Annie and what led you to...
It was flirting. Yeah, it was like flirtatious.
Okay.
I think, yeah. And then, but you're being really flirty with Adam. Like, I saw like flirt eyes at the end. And I was like, oh wait, everyone's got flirt eyes.
I did feel that. Yeah. That was very strong.
I was like, oh, okay, people are like, we're somewhere being swooned.
Yeah. Like being swooned. Gotcha. Can you say a little bit more about your like, you said two things, so pick which one you want to talk about. You said it felt like there were times, you said there were times where it felt like I didn't get to watch a lot. And then you also said something about like being handed a flashlight and not knowing what to do. Did you say that?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was in the second one when the like object landscape was happening.
Okay.
And when I first got a flashlight, it was to like put it on the thing. When I was like, should I turn it on or should I? And then I think there's a lot of like prompts I think to use the flashlights in the second one. Like I think the audience was receiving a lot of like initiation, like follow me. I mean, you said it like here or there, and then it sort of became silent. And I know in me, it like would have been okay for me to like put it down whenever I wanted to, you know.
Yeah.
And then what was your question?
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're coming to like the last two questions, which is, I'll start with this. Can you give any examples of someone did something or someone approached you or something happened that you felt like, I understand that, I get it?
It was always this. I think that seems like the safest like invitation for touch. Yeah.
And this meant what?
This meant like put your hands on mine. And it was a lot of like mirroring. I feel like I was doing a lot of the time. And it wasn't until the very end where I was like, oh, I think I'm initiating something, even though I think I'm following. I think I saw like the inspiration in each of you to be like, oh, you want to do that? Let's do that.
When did you feel like you were initiating?
It was the third time. I think once we started dancing, there kept being sort of this sort of thing happening. And then that's when I was able to be like, oh, this is the dance with everybody is sort of this like I can kind of start doing something else.
I can speak to that too.
Okay.
When in the third one, when we were transitioning to Fulcrum and I was supposed to be the source, I didn't feel like I was the source. So then as center of Fulcrum, I started copying what was happening with audience duets from the movie section, and kind of like picking up a motif that they were doing and making it source for Fulcrum.
Yeah.
And then other people in the Fulcrum started copying my source, but my source is actually you.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I felt that. I think
It was just in the moment problem solving.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't feel like it's quite working. So
yeah. At one point, it seemed like the whole room was.
And then I like, because we were also like, how do we transition from movie magic to Fulcrum? And so one way is like, you are copying me, or it looks like you're copying me if I'm copying you. So I was kind of like trying to force them into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Backwards.
Cool. I think the last. Can you say anything about music?
Oh man, I don't even remember it. I think I don't remember the music in the beginning. I think it was sort of like welcome was the feeling, and I think the second time there's no music, which made sense because there was a lot going on. I think for me to like do, like I had a lot of actions, tasks to do. Okay. And I think that's what also helped in the third one because the music was so like like kind of scenic, you know. Yeah.
Okay, great response. Can I ask one last mini question? Promise this is the last. You did such a great job. Thank you. I know you're like the only visitor tonight, so like a lot of eyes have been on you, and that's very nice of you to accept that. Can you just name any moment where you felt like I'm genuinely not sure what to do now? Could be I'm not sure what to do, or I'm not sure what is being asked of me, if anything like that rings a bell.
Yeah, I had moments like that, but they only lasted like a few seconds. I think it was mostly in the second one where there was so much prompting, so I realized I was reliant on the cast to guide me, you know? So, yeah, and it just like takes a while to like get there and be like, oh, I'm being asked to like lift a chair and move it somewhere. And then the cast is also like, can you lift the chair? Do you want to lift the chair? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Totally.
And then the third one, when we entered, I was like, I have no idea, like what. Yeah. So it was sort of like easing. I think I like eased into. It was slower to ease into it.
And the third one.
Yeah.
And because you weren't sure, do you mean like from the very beginning or somewhere along the way?
From the beginning, but it might have been because the second one was so task oriented.
Sure.
And like, you know, we had to restart, and I like surrendering to the moment, and then it's like, oh, maybe I'm doing something that I'm part of it.
Awesome. Thank you. Is there any last words or thoughts you'd like to share before?
This was so fun. I hope y'all have a really great fun time continuing to make it and perform it, and I think it's going to be really beautiful.
Thanks. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great job, Mikah. Time
Great
check.
job, you. Well, you played 3 different audience characters. I don't know if all guests would do that.
What were their names?
I didn't get that far.
Okay.
This is incredibly awkward, but I need 5 minutes to talk with them without an outsider.
Yeah, I'll go.
May I ask for our privacy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's not you.
It's me.
It's me.
And me. Where are we going? Are we
Well, just right here. Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
but quieter, smaller, or something?
If we had like a second room where you could go, I'd just be like, we'll just go in the other room. But
Good job.
thank you, Micah.
Good job. See you soon.